Today we're celebrating a big milestone for a Florida original. Beef O Brady's is marking its 40th anniversary, 4 decades of serving up classic favorites, expanding from a single local national location to a national brand and making a real impact in the communities that it serves. From its local roots to its family-friendly menu. I'm having a hard time getting through this intro because I'm like salivating right now. Wait till you see what's in front of us. The smorgasbord up here. Joining us is Chris Elliott, this morning CEO of FSC Franchise Company. Thanks for coming in this morning. And Don Bosco, owner of Beef O Brady's Lakeland North and South. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us early this morning and for bringing in
smells great.
An amazing menu. I love a double cheeseburger with a chicken wing on top.
Isn't that cool?
Why not? Yeah. A little surf and turf.
Celebrating 40 years.
Yes, happy birthday to you guys.
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. This all started, way back when, and it's grown to this. You guys got to be really proud of the impact.
Very proud of being here 40 years and plan to be here 40 more. 1985, August, I believe, Jim Melody down in Brandon opened the original store on Kings Avenue, and it's still there, and it's still operated by the Melody family. And Don was one of the original customers.
No way.
Yes.
Yep.
So you bought into what you're eating. That's good.
Yeah, for sure.
And the original franchise, all of the early franchisees were customers of Jim's. He did not open the location thinking to franchise.
Right.
Don, I have to ask you, do you remember what you ordered, your first menu item?
The wings.
The wings,
of
okay.
course.
And they brought you back.
Yep.
So
more and more.
Yeah. So Chris, from one neighborhood location now to 140 locations nationwide here, what do you think has been the secret to the success of Beef O Brady's?
I think having excellent franchisees like Don, very dedicated, very passionate about the brand. The DNA was built on community involvement, and Beef O Brady's gets very high marks for that, and I think that has been a big part of it. And just the day-to-day execution, just blocking and tackling, great food, great service, fun atmosphere, fun for the kids, fun for families. It's been that way for 40 years.
Yeah, and Don, we know that the chicken wings drew you in, obviously kept you around, so they got to be good. What have you seen change over the years? Obviously,
I'll show you small
this
changes.
stays, this remains.
This was the original menu.
No way.
That was the original menu.
What were the original
There it is, right there.
prices?
Yep.
Look at those.
Yeah, that's something.
That is.
This is the
50
menu.
wings for $15.95.
Wow.
Yeah, now that about $80.
Meatball for $4.50.
This is the menu today.
Deli
12
sandwiches.
pages, color.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how we started.
Yeah, and it's a great
Isn't that
menu
amazing?
too, by the way. Absolutely.
A bud went for a 120.
And, you're a local franchisee here in the
Yes,
Bay
sir.
Area. What do you think it is, that the brand is, always giving back to youth sports and local organizations and all this other stuff? That's an important part of the DNA of Beef O Brady's as well.
Very much. I learned at the very beginning of my business, you couldn't just sit in the restaurant. And a lot of people do that. The thing about an entrepreneur is they go out and find other ways to do it. And you find out if you give, you always get something back, which is amazing. I'm always amazed how that happens. Yeah. I belong to many, many organizations. One's called VISTI, Volunteers in Service to the Elderly. Not many people do things for the elderly, but these are such amazing people. They want to live in their own homes. And we have a service there. I've been on their board for 15 years, and it's just amazing what we can do through that. And then, of course, sports is our biggest. We've sponsored soccer, baseball, football teams, all kinds of that stuff. We did an entire soccer team in Polk County one year, and a lot of things with churches and stuff like that. I sing at my church. I do a lot of national anthems and different things. I'm a veteran from years back when the Vietnam War. And what is exciting about is being an entrepreneur, being a person that runs your own business. I used to work for a large corporation for 18 years. 2 days before Christmas, they sold my business and I had no job. Right. 4 kids and nothing to do but sit around and try. So I went to Mr. Melody and I says, I think I want to do this. He says, no, I don't think you do. You don't know how hard it is.
It is hard. People think running a restaurant's like really easy and just got to get other people.
24/7.
It is 24/7.
And all my kids are in. I have 3 boys and a girl. And they helped me from the beginning, and I want to thank them so much because my wife and my family really help us make that business.
Well, thank you also. Thank you for your service and the impact that you've had on the community. Tell us a little bit about the menu items. You brought some great options right here. Obviously, the wings very popular.
This is real food, by the way. This is not pretend food.
I know, it looks so good. It was very nicely put together, though. It is game day. Bucks play tonight down in Houston, so a great night to get out to Beef O Brady's and celebrate too.
Yes, we'd love to have you.
What would you say people should order? What should they? Obviously, the wings. We know, but
well,
what
this
else?
is a steak nacho, which is excellent. And it can order it. It's all. That's that's the size of it. This is our shrimp bowl, and then we have the other one is our other kinds of wings.
Yep.
We have so many options, like on the menu. We have every week, every day, we have a different option for you to have. And a burger money, $7.99. Where do you get a burger like that
No.
for $7.99?
And kids, $1.99 on
$1.99
Sundays.
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 Parents take note.
And by the way, I do want to say this. I know we're getting wrapped here, but I do want to say this. I go there with my wife and 3 kids a lot because your menu prices have literally stayed under kind of that inflation threshold that we've seen at a lot of other restaurants.
Yeah.
We can get out of Beef O'Brady's for a family of 5 and under $50. I'm being serious,
Wow.
which is amazing
Yeah.
in this day and age.
It is.
And the food's great too.
Yeah.
So
Can't go wrong with
I was
that.
able to give it 5 stars. I would. Yeah.
We work real hard at value and quality.
And you
Yeah.
do a good job at that.
And we're blessed to be able to have the servers that we have and the bartenders and stuff like that. And Chris and their company do such good, and Heather Boggs does too, to make us make sure that we do it correctly. We have a system. The system works. Obviously, 40 years. That's how it works for us. for
Absolutely.
sure.
Well,
Don,
congratulations
Chris,
to
thank you
40
so much.
years.
Yes,
You're welcome.
congratulations on 40 years, and thanks for making us all drool this
Thank you
morning.
for having
Absolutely.
us. Appreciate it very
Yeah,
much.
if you want to go catch those 4 o'clock games on a Sunday, you got some kids, bring them over to Beef O'Brady's, $1.99.
Amen.
That's great for kids. Unbelievable. That's really good. Hey, no matter what you want to do, you want to eat outside tonight, out on the patio, or maybe you want to go down to Armature Works to see the viewing party for the Bucks and Texans game tonight. It's shaping up to be a pretty nice one out there as we send it over to meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. Courtney.
Yeah, a gorgeous start to this work and
Appreciate
school
it. You guys
week.
are great.
Even growing up in South Florida, Beef O'Brady's is a huge part of my childhood.